interconnectedness and interdependence. Are you all understanding this mean what I am trying to say? Each one of us are connected to each smallest of the organism as well as smallest of the plants, soil, air, water, what we call it as Panch Mahabhut. So let me take you through the journey of what I have been doing, what you can do, because that's a kind of a case study and a learning for all of you all. In the end, you may feel that what I can play the role. How am I going to do this? What is the way that I'm going to engage for this? Because ultimately, it's a contribution to your country, local context, as well as for your own life. So from all angles, it is very, very essential. So that's the reason I'm here, and I believe that you all will take little lesson from this. That's why I have given it a name also as stewardship for clean, healthy rivers. But then leadership in river rejuvenation initiatives for water, food, and soil security. Till date, we were hearing about water scarcity. Now, whatever the water which you are buying and drinking, why we have to buy and drink when it is a natural resource? Just now, one of your library staff was telling me that when Delhi Jal Board is supplying water, you are getting alternately in some areas, alternately you are getting sewage water drink in the tap water. Alternately, good water and bad water both is there. So how is it happening? So see, such a great risk to our lives. So that's the reason now we have to take charge of ourselves and the ownership for such all work, so that we can contribute in a manner where even indirectly our personality gets built out of it. Are you all getting my point? Level of confidence also develops. Personality wise, we become more and more, because when knowledge is good, we get the clarity and then we are able to do the things better. Now, every slide I will not go through, just you can have a look at that what is the situation today, because everywhere, mostly in the north area, we are seeing that the groundwater level is also going very much down. And see, today, because of the Google Baba, we have all kinds of Google Baba, yeah, Google lady, we can say, that every information is available on our fingertips. But still, we are ignoring the things. In our times, we had to run from one library to the other library at a very far distances, and then we used to gather all information. But today, for all of y'all, we don't have to teach you. You have everything there. Little mentoring which is required, that's what I'm trying my level best here, so that you can perceive those things correctly and you can go ahead with the thing. Few I will skip. Now we know how the situation, every time we are seeing in the newspaper about Bangalore, how it is facing scarcity of water. But it's not only Bangalore, it's almost 275 districts in all India that there is a lot of drought kind of a situation. And when at the time of independence, situation was not so bad. Today it's becoming worse, where there is innovation and so much technology in the picture, engineering technology, everything is so much advanced today, but still things are becoming worse. So why? Now when I stand here, and very responsible statements also I make, it's not just that something to talk big about myself or to say something against somebody. My intention is not there that. Now we have in our education system also scheme of Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. I hope this college is registered, otherwise if not, we have to be. We are registered with Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. We have submitted the proposals. Good. So this I will again get in touch, because I know and I challenge when I will ask that the proposals which is submitted, it may not have any connection with these kinds of community issues. Because that's what I was talking to the director Unnat Bharat Abhiyan also. That the very pressing issues which are there, based on that only Unnat Bharat Abhiyan proposal should be. But we are going on with the whatever we were doing earlier, like English communication, leadership, finding out this, that. But the issue which are there, we are ignoring, we are avoiding, we are trying to be in a comfort zone. We should not be that. So I had come to meet even project director of UBA as well as the national coordinator. Unfortunately, I could not meet, but then I will be doing some meetings with them also, that how projects should be taken. Because till today we are doing the kind of things which is we want to be in a comfort zone and just complete certain projects. That should not be our way of going ahead, because there will be no learning there. If we have to learn something very correctly, we have to think what we have to do in the context of our situation today, what Delhi is going through, what our water bodies are going through, how our rivers are, how soil is affected, how forest is affected, all these things in our views we have to be perceiving, and accordingly we have to design our proposals. Where suppose it is some commerce student, now commerce student want to learn something about audit in that. So how that audit can be done through this water auditing? Like suppose some river I have to study, so how I will conduct the audit of that? So from there only my basic fundamentals will get clear. Economics, geography, history, how Yamuna started flowing through this place, how the course was changed, how earlier it was there, what was the philosophy of people who were residing there. So philosophy comes into picture. Sociology, how people are impacted. So all social survey can be conducted. So from all angles we can connect it with these issues. At the same time, simultaneously getting a solution for this. Because these are the data which is very, very essential. They are the baseline. Today we are not doing that kind of, in educational institutions, we are not doing that kind of a study. But it should be demand from you students. You have to tell to your teachers, we want to learn it from this angle because I want to give this solution, I want to give that solution. And that's what NEP 2020 also says, community oriented research participation. You have to learn through doing something, research, do some research survey. So that is most important. So instead of saying that Chennai, Mumbai, Odisha, Punjab facing scarcity, even Delhi is facing scarcity. That's what I'm saying, that alternate days, if you are getting from the Delhi Jal Board good water one day and other day you are getting bad water, what does it mean? Ultimately, that is the fact everywhere. So this is the situation everywhere in the world. It's not just India, but everywhere across the world. Only because all our rivers are very, very bad in shape. As I said, that the answer or the solution which was found out for the controlling this pollution. So STPs, sewage treatment plants, they were established, and with that it was thought that the rivers will be made clean. But after my audit also I can say that when I have studied about, you all can do this, a little water can be taken from the inlet of the water, from where it's going inside the sewage treatment plant and from where it is released, after the treatment. So inlet and outlet water, you just compare and see, you will find that the treatment plant is useless. It's not giving any result. Why? Only because today whenever any solution is designed, it's just with the help of engineering and technology, minus science. There is no understanding that if we are going to treat the sewage, means what? We have to kill the pathogens. Today whatever we had faced, the COVID pandemic, it is ultimately it is the impact of such sewage only, and it's urban in origin. That was ultimately proved also. So for that reason, we have to understand that without science, without microbes, nothing can be solved, because they were the first to come on the planet. Later we have come. And microbes in the soil, microbes in the Abhiyan, we have submitted the proposals. Good. So this I will again get in touch, because I know and I challenge when I will ask that the proposals which is submitted, it may not have any connection with these kinds of community issues. Because that's what I was talking to the director Unnat Bharat Abhiyan also, that the very pressing issues which are there, based on that only Unnat Bharat Abhiyan proposal should be. But we are going on with the whatever we were doing earlier, like English communication, leadership. Situation was not so bad. Today it's becoming worse, where there is innovation and so much technology in the picture, engineering technology, everything is so much advanced today, but still things are becoming worse. So why? Now when I stand here, and very responsible statements also I make, it's not just that something to talk big about myself or to say something against somebody. I had to run from one library to the other library at a very far distances, and then we used to gather all information. But today for all of y'all, we don't have to teach you, you have everything there. Little mentoring which is required, that's what I'm trying my level best here, so that you can perceive those things correctly and you can go ahead with If in articulation with the rivers we study it, we will be